it's blown. But no, it hadn't blown. It was just there was a power cut. I was talking to Fraser at the time, and he was like, "Hey, are you still there? Oh, I think you've gone." I was like, "No, I haven't gone. It's just that my router had switched off, which is strange. It's just like, well, how can I hear you? How am I still receiving data if my router switched off?" Well, I think it switched to the to mobile data. Isn't it strange though the way that voice chat works, where you can receive but you can't transmit?
Yeah, it is odd, and it tells you when the signal's going, but you can hear other
Maybe there's a buffer or something. I don't know how it works. You can always ask the AI.
Oh,
It's
the
good.
Z80. There's no mention of the Game Boy. It was using the Game Gear.
Really?
Yeah,
So what did the Z8? What did the Game Boy use?
I have no idea. Maybe it did, but there was no mention in the Wikipedia. And the titles are done, and we're live on 14 words. Don't say fuck or bugger.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to FFF Fridays for Fortean. That's a
And you
callback
know
to
what?
episode 2 or 3, isn't it, Hobbit? Was that with Greta Thunberg?
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, right, like a podcast I've been listening to that's not Fortean Words
Yeah.
is a Bible in a year, and every day there's a new episode. And currently, I'm up to Numbers and Deuteronomy, so it's still the books of Moses, and it's a bit boring, but it's all building up to something good. So
Oh, I've
I'm
had another like
building.
on my comment under Jeremy Hambley's stream, the Quarter Pounder. Somebody liked your comment. God, this boring cunt is torture to get through. I made it 3 minutes.
But I was thinking,
Arif Farouk commented, congratulations on our 300th episode. Big fan, Arif
nice.
Farouk.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're a fan of you as well. So yeah, I got to say, in regards to that podcast, the Bible in a year, 356 episodes. Well, at some point, we're going to get to 356 episodes of 40 words,
Yeah,
and then we could, as a podcast, we could have 356 episodes,
yeah.
and what we could call it is 14 in a year. So every year,
Why is it 356 and not 365?
oh, how many days? Is that how many days are in the year?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, and you were saying like up to that, but yeah, but
You
that's it.
you
We
got your
just say
five and
that
your
this.
six the wrong way around.
Well, I tell you what, we'll make it 364 episodes, and that way you can have Christmas off. But then that means like for every day of the year, you got 2 hours of us talking about paranormal, Fortean subjects, and sometimes shark science.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
paranormal subject. There's some otherworldly about that.
Well, what is about them sharks that people don't understand? Yeah, you know what you're saying about uh
About what?
uh
The Z80.
yeah. Um no, not the Z8s, it's sore throats.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
getting that now.
Mm.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll bought plenty of drink up, so I'm gonna get well lubricated. Where was it? Anyway, so let's crack on. So episode 250, because I can't remember whether we did that or not. Haywire and other stories. I wonder whether that's the Will Stansel episode.
Haywire and other stories. Well, can you play a bit for the benefit of the audience and myself?
Knuckles dragging on the floor. We went through the films of Joel Silver.
Oh,
Like
Jonathan
we
Rhys
need
Moggs
cocaine
on
back in
YouTube
Hollywood.
now.
Fucking great big trays of it, like on every executive's desk. What the fuck is wrong with this?
Look, before people say, "Oh,
I
that's a
can't
really
hear whatever it's
destructive
putting
thing,"
out. Oh, no,
look,
no,
ballerinas destroy their health in the pursuit of their art.
Yeah.
Nobody denies
Wasn't there a
this.
thing where you
And
can
nobody
like
says,
play the video?
ballerinas
in
shouldn't
the
pirouette
Fortean
on their
Words and-
tippy toes.
Mm.
So why can't we say,
Oh, here we
look,
go.
Hollywood
There it is now.
executives need to have sex with a lot of whores,
Get
and
back
they
on
need
the
to do a
sniff.
lot of coke.
I can't.
Yeah.
Apparently, Hollywood executives need to have sex with a lot of whores, Hobbit, is what we just said.
Ah. They need to mention this. It says, do we have a flashback sound effect? Well, let us, Oh, what about that episode when we're talking about Hollywood executives? A lot of whores. A lot of cocaine, and they
Yeah.
need to do a lot of whores.
Yeah.
And then we'll have quality entertainment
Science
again.
fiction again.
Oh, this is our fix for the Hollywood industry. I remember this is our fix for the film
Oh.
industry. Do you remember? More coke, more whores.
It's so weird to hear me from the past speaking like that, because it's like, that is exactly my voice and cadence, and it hasn't changed.
Hobbit, Dumb Elf Kicker actually said during this episode, Hobbit's Chinese immigrant impression is out of this world. Just like, the fucking random shit. Doesn't. Dom also says you can hear him wanking before he says Mary loves dick.
Somebody was surprised when they went to a Chinese in Leeds, and for the first time heard like the Chinese worker with the Chinese Leeds accent.
Imagining Kim and Hobbit in the gimp suit is not good for the soul. What the fuck?
This isn't on the YouTube, is
No, it's the chat.
it?
Right, I'll put some more.
Penis
Can you
jokes.
hear that?
Women
And are you getting
have
an
sex
echo?
with me. I'm a man. Plasmas may have
Would you
higher
rather
low.
be in the world-
It,
would you rather
it
do
also
the
makes me think about that one.
life-
Do you remember Red Dwarf when he says, "You've got an IQ of 600"? He goes, "That's not a lot. It's only the same as 600 PE teachers."
Obligatory Red Dwarf episode.
The waxing and waning of sunlight, atmospheric waves, radiation from radio transmitters and heating facilities, and the
What?
right. Rest in peace, Rob Grant. You fat writer of Red Dwarf. You
Oh, he's dead, is he? Oh shit.
didn't you know?
Rob Grant or Doug Naylor?
Rob Grant.
Oh, okay.
I was watching the clip where Lister's holding the banana in front of Crichton's face, and it's like, what is this? It's a smee.
It's a smee. He.
It's a small off-duty traffic warden.
Let's jump to another random part of this episode so we can figure out what it's about.
Empty egg casing's got all this dilithium in it, so let's have it work for us. And
Well, here's the thing, right? With our advanced, technological state, right, we can fucking clone shit. Well, we can, do all this kind of sort of gene.
Fraser with his obligatory punctuation usage of the word fuck.
Well, as we know, Scotland, fuck is the comma and the colon and the full stop.
Hobbit, are we
And
going
the
to give
full
up
code.
trying to figure out what this episode's about, or are we just?
Well, I heard empty egg cartons and dilithium, and I'm none the wiser.
full of dilithium. What the fucking hell does that mean?
Well, it's Star Trek, isn't it?
Let's try another jump. Let's do another jump.
The violent people executed the non-violent.
Oh, they did that. They cut that Gilles de Rais. Do you know who Gilles de Rais is, Hobbit?
Jules.
Famous French serial killer, absolute fucking total utter wrong un. And he said, "Oh, I can't wait to have my head cut off in the guillotine, because I'll be able to hear the blood gushing from the stump of my neck."
Was this Dennis Nielsen?
Apparently, this is about AI. About AI. Are you any closer to knowing what this episode was about, Hobbit?
None at all. I mean, all I've heard so far is empty egg cart, dilithium, and French serial killers.
Yeah.
They couldn't call out to people whilst we set them on fire and do whatever heinous shit we're going to do.
So Neo carries an onboard computer and antenna array that will allow officers the ability to create a denial of service, a DOS. Is that different to a DDoS?
Yeah, so
What's the difference between a DOS and a DDoS?
DOS means denial of service,
Yeah.
And if you DDoS, distributed denial of service.
Oh, okay. Anyway, well, that was an episode that we did.
Yeah. If you want to know what that episode is, go listen to it.
Yeah. Right, what else we got? So we got Haywire and Other Stories, Scary Christmas. We know that one. Exorcism. I think that's just where I read out a couple of exorcisms, didn't I?
Oh yeah, but I think you're missing the fourth half of that show.
What exorcism?
Well, you mentioned about exorcism, but do you remember that story about the airport in Thailand built on a haunted burial ground?
No.
And they put a shrine in the airport because the monks said, well, best we can do is put a shrine here to appease the spirits that you've bulldozed.
What else we got here? Long Drop, Quick Stop. Should we see who that's about?
Is it about
yeah,
hanging?
it's called long drop, short rope. So yeah, a copper's dead, so we're going to have to hang someone. Obviously, the criminal genius Craig, who uses just any old.
Oh shit! This one was wrongful. Not entirely wrongful. I think it's like famous hangings. I think this was, and a little bit of Pierpoint. I remember this one. Do you remember it now, Hobbit?
Well, I did go and because it's open to the public, I visited Shaftesbury. Is it Shaftesbury? No, Shrewsbury Prison.
Yeah.
And they had this exhibit featuring the execution room and the last hanging done in England, and all the steps involved in doing a proper hanging, like weighing the subject, carefully doing the knots, using the right type of rope, because if the fibers
because if you fuck it up, there's a couple of things that can happen. If it's too short a drop, the bloke just hangs and you watch him choke to death. If it's too long, the head falls off. Yeah, it's got to be it's a real art, isn't it? I don't know if I should say the word art, but it's a real science.
There's science to it, and it's like, oh my god, look, just point a cannon at them. It's going to work every time.
Trafford Lee's in. Instrumental Lizard's in. No flashback sound effect. Oh, did you responded to that one, didn't you?
Well, yeah, we did that.
Right, you ready for some more flashback sound effects? Just random quotes from Fortean Words.
Okay.
You're fucking insane, mate. What the fuck are you talking about?
That is probably
just
more
use it. You use that next
tell you
time
what, you know,
someone's
like,
talking about dilithium.
I'm
and
trying to
MTA
think of
cartons.
that famous British actress who's got no septum. I'd be like that with a sherbet. I've got no teeth at the end of it. They're just all rotted with little stumps.
That's the fucking random shit that we say in these episodes. You know, spies could actually use this as like a decoding thing. It'd be 14 words, 3 minutes 14, and that's the decoder word.
I like to think in Guantanamo Bay they play them episodes of our show.
But they played 10 seconds here and there of each episode. it's all chopped up and random.
Is they put it on the AM radio, which occasionally sort of it goes in and out.
To be fair, Hobbit, you sounded like you were broadcasting from an AM radio during that episode.
What episode's that then?
Long Drop, Quick Stop. You sounded a bit muffled and kind of very hot.
Oh yeah, that was the episode when my sound was just like.
Right, let's have another random clip.
Between the two.
Yeah. Ruth eventually moved in with Cutton at 20 Goodwood Court, Devonshire Street, north of Oxford Street. The relationship with Blakely continued, however. What a wonderful woman.
That's a rare, completely understandable clip of 14 words.
Well, what was said, Hemi? Because I didn't hear it.
Oh, didn't you? Oh, did I forget to do the thing? Oh, sorry, I forgot to play it. No, I just read out some facts about, I think it was Ruth Ellis, the last woman to hang. Did you know lethal fart is an unpleasant death? Apparently, according to Ian in the chat of this episode.
Trafford Lee says, I got HMP Shrewsbury back in '97. horrid shithole. Feel sorry for the ghosts there.
Yeah.
There's the Sea Wing, which is where women were held,
Yeah.
and there's a cell in the corner. And I got to admit, I felt really uncomfortable walking past that cell. There's notes about it being haunted.
Right. Well,
But even before about reading about it being haunted, I was just like, oh god, I don't like this one.
let's have another episode of completely random shit said on 14 words.
Goodies.
Good place.
Laughing non-stop at the goodies. Alex Mitchell's wife Nessie, who witnessed his death, even sent Tim Brooke Taylor, Graham Garden and Bill Oddie a letter thanking them for making her husband's final minutes so happy.
Oh, that's the guy in Norwich who laughed himself to death. Do you remember that one, Hobbit?
Ah, and then his also laughed himself to death because they both got weak hearts.
No, I think she started laughing, but she survived. I think the daughter. No, it was just found that the daughter had the same condition. I think that was all it was.
So the cure is never to laugh ever.
Or don't watch the goodies.
Yeah.
Right, let's
Speaking
have some more.
of which,
This is a
there's this bit
is a
in,
rare lucid episode.
Python
14
where
words.
somebody hears a joke so funny he dies from it,
Uh,
and then like the War Ministry are spending all this effort to translate the joke into German so that they can have soldiers reading the joke to the Germans that they'll die and laugh.
But they did. But they
Weaponised
failed to realise that Germans are humorless people devoid of souls.
Yeah, but you see the funny bit, the joke's so funny.
Does that mean the joke was on the British Army then?
I don't know. It was a sketch.
Right. Anyway, let's have a go at another random piece of 14 words.
She's got his.
Yeah, they're trying to find some evidence of hysteria, aren't they? like good Victorians.
Woman's hysteria, and she needs to see a physician who can administer the vibrator.
The slap. The slap. That's
Oh no, you know.
So anyway, that's long drop, quick stop. So there's a bit of Victorian misogyny.
I was about to say that sounds like a Victorian medical practice there.
The vibrator, it's the applied vibrator, isn't it?
What the hell was up with my sound? Like that was.
I don't know. It sounded like you put your microphone in a paper bag or something. You weren't wearing your KKK hood again, were you, Hobbit? I've told you about wearing that on stream.
Look, it's not a KKK hood. They stole it from the Catholics.
Let's have a look at Smorgasbord, which is episode 254.
Well, you see, the thing about Smorgasbord is it's a whole mixture of things. So
Yeah.
that's when we decided, you know what, we're going to be so good to the audience, we're going to give them a whole bunch of Fortean subjects in one episode.
Yeah.
So
that'd be
anyway,
great.
we're really great. There was an article, I saw it on Twitter, and I don't know, I didn't tag you or Hemi in it because I thought, I'll just go past it. But the thing is, a year before the article came out, there was a 4chan post and saying, look, they've already killed, I forgot his fucking name. That would probably be good. We could have searched it. They've already killed my friend because he...
Is this the guy who rang into like Coast to Coast AM? No.
I don't know what he did.
Hobbit, have you any idea what you were talking about just then?
No, play some more. And he
All
said a high-ranking official and the 16-year-old girl he was sleeping with and blurted the information to, they were both suicided at 100 miles an hour, crashing into a lamppost.
In a Tesla.
Well, this is 2020. Oh yeah, they're Tesla's back. Yeah. And he says,
Wait,
look,
what? Wait, so what was he gonna pull the rug on? This
well, he
radio
just
waves
says,
in space.
look, if you're reading this, I'm already dead. This post is going forward, and he was saying that look, we uncovered a signal in 2020. It came for 6 seconds.
That reminds me a bit of. Do you remember? I distinctly remember watching this on the news at the time But back to Doctor. Hold on, just one sec. Dr. David Kelly said, "If this all goes wrong, I'm going to be found in the dead in the woods." To which the BBC newsreader goes, "Well, that's obviously proof that he was suicidal."
Honestly, Pravda didn't have the cheek that the BBC's got.
No, they are a special organisation, aren't they? Anyway, what were you saying?
Yes, I remember that. That's probably quite a pertinent for this year, considering the Free Eye Atlas stuff.
Yeah.
There was a 6-second FM signal from Ganymede. Now, for those not aware, you can get naturally occurring AM signals, like pulsars and other things, but you do not get naturally occurring FM signals. That means there is some artifact on Ganymede transmitting information. And now, 5 years later, we're visited by Free Eye Atlas, which will go past Jupiter on the way out. Now, Ganymede, let me double check. I think it's a moon of Jupiter. Ganymede.
Well, that's where
Ganymede.
the Red Dwarf docks, isn't it, Ganymede? So, and it's the Jupiter Mining Corporation, so I'd say it's quite possible.
I don't want Ganymede of mythology. I want Ganymede. If I used to see Ganymede, the thing.
Just put Ganymede planet. You might need to put
Jupiter's largest moon, Ganymede. There we go.
So there we go. So what happened? This guy got this signal.
He got it from Ganymede.
And then had an
Yeah,
oopsie.
and then they killed him for it.
No, he had an oopsie. He did a boo boo. Right, let's see what's next.
He was unalive to the sunset.
Appeared to work moderately well in minimising the emissions, while the FCC is aware of the interference, and the fact many of these ballasts even have fake FCC stickers, they've not enforced the regulations as of yet.
That is some sort of nerd news, because there's a geezer in a check shirt proudly displaying his collection of, I don't know what they are. Most of them look like inverters from your car.
Big China, absolutely fucking dicking ham radio enthusiasts.
Oh shit! Yes, do you remember this one, Hobbit? I think I vaguely remember now. The Chinese are doing making really shit product. I know, unusual, right? And it's fucking with ham radios. But I can't remember what the product was. Yeah. So that's that.
Yeah, what? They're making stuff that's not got any RFI shielding.
Yeah, exactly. What are we
retrieving such objects on behalf of the US government? Speaking to news nations, Ross Coulthard, he described one particular incident in which he was tasked with retrieving a one
This is it. Look now, Hobbit. Look, come on, look like a UFO.
Origin.
That was quite a random scene. I mean, why are you doing a lady's voice?
Hobbit's doing a voice this time.
I just love like a new game now. Is just pick a random episode of Fortean Words and just click at a random point.
I tell you what, this is something we could do in. We could even do it if, like, explain history as being boring.
Yeah.
We'd just be like, hey, it's time for Fortean of the past, and then we could just end it as like, if you'd like to hear more of that, back to episode, whatever it is.
We could do that at the end if we remember. Let's have another random point.
Every ancient and even modern culture all have in common.
Eggs.
It's not just in DC, right? It was in Egypt, it was in Babylon, it was in Rome.
This is the... what was the egg-shaped... There was an egg-shaped UFO that landed. Do you remember this story?
Was that the plot of Coneheads?
I think it was. Yeah, I don't know where it was.
Beavis and Butthead. That's not old Beavis and Butthead. That's like recent.
That's new Beavis and Butthead.
It's too... Yeah, I know. Why are they calling it old Beavis and Butthead? That offends me.
Oh, no, it's because they're old. As in age. Hobbit. That's me talking to you currently in the present. You're saying something. Why are they calling it old Beavis and Butthead? They're calling it old Beavis and Butthead because they're old, not it's an old episode.
Yes. I just, you see, thing is, your present day voice sounds the same as your back in the past voice, and it's just like, no,
Have I got to
don't
give
say
you a safe
anything.
word for when I've stopped the tape? Do you want me to say banana when I've stopped the tape? So you know.
No, just say this is present Hemi.
Right, so that's
Pretend you're
smorgasbord.
Prince. You have to talk about yourself in the third person.
So that was smorgasbord. I've got to find the next one. Blimey, that's quite a way back. Why people they chop life for odd way? Chillin' Wahala Don begin. You picked that episode title, but I cannot remember why.
I do not know Pidgin good enough to say what
We need
that
to
means.
get
Right, let's have a listen.
Of Mr. Ridicabana,
yeah.
who's just a sweet little choir boy.
Yeah. Right. Fuck Dunkin'
That is
Donuts.
evil. Dunkin' Donuts, how could you do this?
Yeah. This is amazing, the stuff I find in my email box. I really should read it occasionally.
My email says, "Oh, can you send my letters on, please?" Damn for such slander.
D.B. Cooper last getting a bus ticket from wherever JF lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the two mixed up.
Salisbury's next to Porton Down, isn't it?
Yeah, Salisbury. They're all Wiltshire, aren't they?
Yeah, it's no idea what that episode's about at all.
Well, if we were talking about Porton Down, has that got anything to do with Novichok and that double spy that got poisoned?
Yeah, what's Chillin' Wahala?
So, like, the BBC accused the Russians of poisoning him with polonium, and the Russians accused us of poisoning him with polonium.
And then there was that junkie woman as well.
Porton Down.
20. See if we can find out what Wahala. You day, how near? Too much. I can't find Wahala. I don't know what Wahala means. He be like from. Oh, Did you know there's a Voices magazine, Nigerian Pidgin Words phrases, and it explains them. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this now? Do you want to do a bit of new content just for a bit of a laugh?
Oh, what new
I've just
content?
I've just put it in here. I won chop or I day H. Unlike the English word chop, which implies something is being sliced or hacked, in Pidgin it means food. So I want chop or I day H means I want to eat or I am hungry.
I disagree. So the most popular song released in Nigeria ever is "I Chop Your Dollar."
Yeah.
And it's about scamming foreigners and taking their dollars and chopping them. I chop your dollar.
Hunger day tear my belly. Hunger one kill me. So when you hear you don chop up, the speaker means you are prospering or have put on some weight.
That's not a real language.
K-leg. The situational topic is either suspicious or untrue. For instance, one could say, "You sure of this tin where you day talk so? This matter get K-leg." It means, are you sure of what you're saying? This doesn't seem true.
You know, I've said it's not a real language, but at the same time, what better language to describe the story of poo being thrown out the window than Pidgin?
E be like film. This phrase is used to express incredulity, especially when reporting a scenario, movie, or circumstance. For instance, a person reporting an accident that happened quickly could say, "The way they tumble car, e be like film," meaning the way the car just tumbled was just like in the movies, or incredible. Sometimes we switch it with "e be like magic."
He'd be like magic, ooga booga.
Do you want... Oh, nothing spoil. Do you want to know what nothing spoil means?
Yeah, go on then.
It means all
is
well.
that when you're talking about the latest episode of Game of Thrones?
It means all is well. nothing spoil. All is well. No, no one ever says all is well with an episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Commot. That's used quite often, isn't it? Commot. Commot means this could mean go, leave, or get out. We make commot, let us go out. Commot from dear, leave. Commot, or get, which just means get out.
Because doesn't domot mean news or story?
So day is the pidgin form of the verb to be. So it's e day or not e day.
That is the question.
That is wetting. I want to know.
Oh yes, wetting. I want to know. Yeah.
Oh, Wahala. I finally found Wahala. Well, Wahala means trouble, and its meaning can change depending on context. When someone says no Wahala, they could mean yes or no problem.
Hemi.
What?
Unfortunately, we've reached our quota of monkey shines in this episode. So.
Oh, it's the alarm.
The alarm has gone off. That you know
Shall
what that
we call
alarm
it the
means?
pigeon alarm, Hobbit?
Yes, it's the pigeon alarm. It's the. Do you remember when we went on an episode and we talked in pigeon throughout the entire thing?
I think we
I
tried
remember
to.
that.
I think we failed.
It's like it was yesterday.
Yeah. So there you go. So oh shit, what does Wahala mean? I've forgotten already. I've literally taken nothing on board from that bit I just read out.
It means there's trouble brewing
Yeah.
in the cribs.
Yeah. Right. Let's see what happens now.
I think it's.
Do you think you're mixing the two up as well, or not?
Well, you know, it's something where I just go, and does this concern me? No. All right.
If you want to know what Hobbit's mixing up, you have to watch episode 255 because I'm not gonna put any spoilers out.
Well, I'm curious to know what is the thing that doesn't concern me. Anyway, because
you two are going to have to watch.
Wasn't
episode
concerned about it,
255.
but the me of the present is concerned about it.
Yeah.
Conspirator. According to law enforcement reports, Wells participated in the planning of the bank robbery the day before and was aware of the complex plot. He believed the bomb would be fake, but would serve as an exculpatory evidence if he was caught.
More
believe that means-
more like exculpatory. Am I right?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
There we go. More out of context Fortean Words. If you want to know why
Right, hang
it's
on.
exculpatory, you're going to have to watch episode 255.
I don't know what the word exculpatory means. However, it sounds a bit like culpable, and if you're guilty of something, you're culpable of it. So saying something's exculpatory, is that like a fancy way of saying
Exculpatory,
guilty?
it is an adjective. It's tending to clear someone, especially a subject of guilt or blame, exonerative. Excusing or clearing of any wrongdoing or clearing of guilt or blame.
So, in other words, this thing means I'm not guilty.
Yeah.
Wow,
So that's
I
episode
actually
255. Why people they chop life for odd way, chilling Wahala don't begin. I would translate that, but I didn't actually take on anything that I just read out about BBC Pigeon.
I think what it means to say is machete your fellow tribesmen.
Actually,
And
did
then
you
tie
come up
them up,
with it when we
barbecue
came up with
them.
the episode title? Did you do that and then put it into a pigeon translator? Am I remembering it correctly?
Honestly, mate, we'd have to listen to more of the episode because I'm sure we explain what that title means.
Yeah. So
Maybe
episode
it'll be somewhere towards the beginning of the episode.
episode 256, we talked about giants.
Yeah.
257. Do you remember our stones in the middle of our street? This was your story about the family that kept getting pelted with stones.
Well, hang on. I'm interested about giants. What did we say about giants?
You want to know what we said about giants? Let's hear what we said about giants.
Is Yaira packing? Is that? Are we going to find out that Yaira's packing? Have you seen Isom 3's been announced?
For some reason, we're talking about Ripperverse.
Fitch is on the board of directors. So, look, USAID
What the
is
fuck's
funding
this got to
charities
do
where
with
Marina
giants?
Abramovich is on the board.
That's US aid we're talking about there.
What the giants?
I don't think we actually
Best I
talked
can
about
do is
giants.
talk about
because
When
Marina
Harry met Sally,
Abramovich.
played Crystal. And also, Bill Crystal is a rhino, stage 4 TDS, according to Craig Wilson.
He's getting paid $6 million to be homosexual, and you're doing it for free. What?
now that is an out of context clip, Hobbit.
I don't know what that's about, but I agree with the me of the past.
You agree with past Hobbit?
You're doing it for free.
Oh dear, it's US aid related, this whole episode. I don't even know why we pretended we were talking about giants in this episode.
Well, ostensibly it's about giants, but let's face it, the beauty of Fortean Words is it don't have to be about what we say it is.
It's spiritually, it's only ever spiritually about what we say it is.
Spiritually,
Yeah.
the topics we were discussing were giant.
Our stones in the middle of our street. Do you remember that one? The houses that got pelted with stones.
Our stones in the middle of our
street. We don't
street.
need to go into that
Oh,
one because it was.
God, I do remember this episode. Yeah, so there was this catapult, and it was launching stones into people, but they never found the culprit.
Mm.
And these were big stones too. Our stones launched in the middle of our street.
That's a pretty good episode title, that, isn't it? Our Stones. Whatever happened to Jeff,
Yeah, I remember.
or Geff, as you call him, a bit. You remember?
Well, he's spelt Geff, he's pronounced Geff.
Yeah.
End of.
Uri Geller. Do you want some clips from the Uri Geller? Because I should imagine it's had pretty good clips.
Have you got some clips that are in the target vicinity?
Right, so Randy, page 56. Shippy was there, a kind of handling, constantly underfoot during the tests.
In fact, Mr. Randy, not often you're right, but you're wrong again. Neither Shippy nor any other potential Confederate was permitted in the target area during the tests.
That pretty much sums up that whole episode, doesn't it?
That episode was in the target area. Do you know, I just realised we missed a trick with this clip show.
Yeah.
We could have said, like, each of these clips ends with, and then that was a sticky situation.
Yeah. And then we all had ice cream. Do you remember the South Park flashback one?
That's why it was a sticky situation.
Yeah. So Uri Geller, I definitely recommend a re-listen to that Uri Geller one because that was funny. That was the James. Did we do the James Randi? Is that when we did the James Randi one again, or is that when we did the James Randi one in the first place?
We did James Randi Revisited.
Yeah. So we've got Fairy Death, Geff, and Vegans.
Vegans?
There will be now.
Vegans for some reason.
On these streets
No, that
and these
Fortean
pavements.
subject.
Oh, there's Ian doing one of his reports.
I'll plead the Jimmy Savile on that one.
I'll plead the Jimmy Savile on that one. What the fuck was past me on about?
What about this thing, then the theory thing? Never
Right.
mind Brexit.
Fairies voted for Brexit. You can, I'll prove it to you. To go in search of the unknown could be a perilous path. One such unfortunate was a student of the occult, Nora Fornario, who leaves behind an incomplete life and an incaution. Well, it's kind of complete 'cause she's dead. It'd be incomplete if she was still alive, wouldn't it?
Hobbit, I've got a question for you. On the nature of death. Is a life complete when it's finished?
I would say the conclusion of a life is at its death.
Yeah. So I would say that I don't think a journalist, as retarded as journalists are, could actually say that a person who's dead has left an incomplete life.
I mean, it's not an inconclusive life.
Yeah. So so that's the bit about so I think it's people killed by fairies. I think that's what we meant by fairy death.
Yeah, but what I want to know is, how do fairies end up voting for Brexit?
Weird out of context comments from the chat. Homes Under the Hamas is the top TV show in Gaza.
Just sounds like an Ian joke.
It was Jojo.
Yeah, what page are you on now?
I'm motoring now. We're on page 3.
That's not bad. Is Sam Fox? Is Sam Fox on page 3?
No,
Or
it's
am I
that
stuck in
fucking
the
Netta
80s?
bird. No, it's
Or
that
it was
Violet.
Linda
It's that
Lasardi.
Violet Firth bird in some weird get-up.
Or is it Linda Lasardi or Maria Whittaker?
Yeah, Ian's
Midget.
persisting with that joke.
I mean, I was thinking of Rona Cameron, but like she's normal size.
Wait, you were thinking about Rona Cameron?
I've never thought about Rona Cameron.
Well, you did in that. If you want to know, if you want to find out why Hobbit's thinking about Rona Cameron, you need to listen to episode 260.
But I'm not.
You were.
I wasn't.
Oregon, and arrested them for unlawful possession of methamphetamine and driving a stolen
Now,
vehicle.
here's the thing, right? That if I was going to commit like one crime, like stealing a car,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have other crimes in the car. Or here's an idea.
Decent exposure.
Yeah.
What's more important now? The bag of drugs, which I've marked definitely not a bag of drugs, or the stolen car?
Yeah.
There you go. Some more. There's some more. So that's episode 260.
I think that was a pretty complete. All the context was provided.
Yeah. What do we got? Pyramids and related high strangeness. I think that was when you were talking about something that you'd read about pyramids.
What, underground tunnels in the pyramids?
There was the new find, weren't there, in a pyramid, I think.
Yes, the pyramids had the massive foundations underneath.
Ah, that's it. Yeah, 'cause there's the big things that go down. Yeah.
The other bit, they had pyramids were in the news again. People were saying, "Oh, look, they're at least 12,000 years old, and built by an advanced civilization."
Oh, if you look
I
up,
mean, even Herodotus says that.
the next episode after this is Project Sunbeam, but if you search for Project Sunbeam, all you get is stuff from Bewley about the Sunbeam vehicle. It must be a CIA project then, mustn't it?
Don't know about that one.
Project Sunbeam. No, Sunbeam was your episode, Hobbit, weren't it?
Don't know.
Operation Sunbeam shots little fella. Trying to find out what it is. Operation Sunbeam shot small boy. Small boy. I don't know what Project Sunbeam is. Operation Sunbeam. No.
That's a
Testing
complete mystery.
tactical nuclear warheads. The most notable was the Davy Crockett. Is that it? I think we'll have to listen to some 14 words out of context.
You play a clip.
I will do, but the fucking Windows popped out. It's really annoyed me. Project Sunbeam. Let's see what goes on Project Sunbeam.
Let's go live, shall we? Let's do the spooky
alright.
theme tune.
No, do we? That's a separate issue. But do you remember when the SARS was going to kill us all? And...
SARS is no. However, it does not appear this research has been peer-reviewed or corroborated by credible archaeologists. Additionally, the research alludes to fringe theories about ancient...
Interventionalist corrected me. He said I should have said Israeli spoonbender Uri Geller, because that's the paper speak for Uri Geller.
Oh yes. Named Stephen Laxey Yellen.
Yeah.
Civilizations and otherworldly intentions for the structures, which aligns with Malanka's well-documented interest in UFO and alien abduction research, as well as Dunn's paraplant theory.
I seem somewhat incredulous at this statement, Hobbit.
Yes. Well, why don't you believe the pyramids were a nuclear reactor?
Yeah.
And that
So
Tutankhamun's curse is radiation.
So this must be part of Project Sunbeam.
If Snopes, by the way, you have to read an article, read it out loud, and when you're reading it, go.
Is that the correct way to read a Snopes article, Hobbit? That's present me talking, by the way.
Imagine you're being scolded by the most annoying nasal teacher in the world, and you're getting close to how Snopes sounds in real life. Yes,
That is a good one.
Sold to the gentleman with sickle cell Ebola AIDS.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I just love it. What other show could you click on and have a sentence like that?
You see, this is why I'm reluctant to share episode with people because it's like I'm going to have to explain to them what sickle cell Ebola AIDS.
Was that an auction for a body part or something? Was it?
I don't fucking know.
No, I don't know either. You listen to episode 262.
Some stuff from the 70s actually quite good. There's a show called Connections, which is sort of an investigative show, and if you like Fortean Words, I recommend. Actually, can I find Connections? Let's see if I can find it because Connections, 1970s. Let's. Oh, what is the order bit?
And how fucking dare anyone out there make fun of Britney after all she's been through?
Oh, she was funny. She was the one. You're hurting Britney. Do you remember that woman?
Leave Britney alone.
Yeah. So that's Project Sunbeam. For some reason, we were talking about Britney during Project Sunbeam. Did we ever actually talk about the subject that we allegedly talk about?
I'm sure we do. 5 minutes.
What else have we got? So then we got Switch 2 content. I don't know what Switch 2 content. This was the launch day of the Switch 2. So
do you remember when? Yeah, and look, a lot of people are going to say, "Let's do a Fortean show where we talk about ghosts and goblins and spooky stuff."
Yeah.
Like, all right, she got what she fucking deserved.
Probably, yeah.
And here at Fortean. I mean, do we have like
a coming from your microphone now?
Well, I was thinking like the premise behind the idea of the show Fortean Words. Official stance on animal cruelty at Fortean Words because I got personally, I'm not for it.
Don't do it. I think it's probably my official stance on it.
This is but that's very anti-Hindu.
That is an impressive hum coming from your microphone, Hobbit. I've got to say.
Is that me in the past or me in the present?
No, that's you in the past. That I don't know why your microphone's doing that.
Fuck knows, mate. It's not tuned for other things. So, the guy that was doing this was shining it on his hand, and it was just no harm befell him whatsoever. Yet he's shining it on this rust, and as if by magic, the rust is just vaporizing away.
You love the rust laser, don't you? Any chance you get, you'll talk about the rust laser, won't you?
Carbon dioxide laser, it's amazing.
Oh, what's this? Previous high scores, Command and Conquer, and it's got all the dictators. Oh, we're talking about old computer game adverts, I think.
Fucking roving fucking Jack the Ripper with his fucking laser scalpel.
Roving Jack the Ripper with his fucking laser scalpel. What a phrase.
So, Command and Conquer, like some adverts, like previous high scores, it was showing like the death count of various like Pol Pot, Hitler, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a Command and Conquer advert, and it says it's a wonderful feeling, and it's a photograph of Hitler at a massive rally. What did Westwood
do you remember when you could be edgy and it was funny and nobody got offended or cried?
Oh, mate. You're asking me to think back.
Yeah.
You got your theory right. Well, no, you thought that's how it works, but you've broken the law. You're going to the judge about it. She says, what I can do is I can tell the judge that you cooperated on my investigations and you're willing to work as an informant, and I'll send that as an encrypted email. So if anybody looks at that trial, like your associates, they'll know that you were squealed. And it's like, so it was sort of left like that.
That was a bit
called
weird.
Twins, and they would speak to one another in Twinish, which was a real language that they made up.
Talk?
Well, there was that murder in the Twins episode.
Hobbit, do you know why I put up a picture of miniature donkey talk? The talk of the donkey world.
No idea, but we were talking. Is that the episode about twins?
No, it's Switch 2 content, so I don't know what any of it's about.
Do you remember the murderers? They were very introvert, weren't they? They spoke their own language to each other, and
oh, we are talking about twins. We're talking about that pair of the pair of twins that had their own language and they wouldn't talk to anybody except each other in their own little weird language.
They're not many identical twins that have done that. the identical twins that were on the first episode of Skins, they spoke to each other in a language they called Twinish.
Yeah. So that's that episode. So that one's Switch 2 content. I don't know why we called it Switch 2 content. Maybe if you watch the episode, you'll find out.
What was that thing about the encrypted email?
I have no idea. What else have we got here? UAPs in my Grand Canyon. So that'd be a UFO episode, probably.
Is that where we talk about the lyrics? Wet Our Pussy?
Yeah.
We watched the Beavis
there
and
must be
Butthead
one in the
movie
Grand Canyon. What else we got here? There's a chemtrail in my atmospheric soup.
Yeah.
That'll just be about chemtrails and probably and some other stuff. Ain't no party like a Barrymore party.
Yeah, but just going back, like play something from the chemtrails.
Chemtrails. Right, let's have a listen. It's the random Fortean episode.
They get their way, and it's fucking. We're on this fucking.
Oh shit! We got community noted. Wikipedia.
Yes.
Contrails or vapor trails are line-shaped clouds produced by aircraft engine exhaust or changes in air pressure, typically at aircraft cruising at altitudes several kilometres or miles above the Earth's surface. They are composed primarily of water in the form of ice crystals. Actually, Hobbit. Yeah.
This roller coaster ride to fucking hell, aren't we?
Either way we lose. It's just a matter of like how fast is the
degrees of losing. What? How many degrees of losing do you want?
We're on a car that's careening towards a cliff. Tony Blair's saying, "Slow down." They're going to start reaching for the handbrake, and the other ones will be like, "No, we can see the cliff now. Speed up."
There's a metaphor for
best climate czar.
Oh, hold on.
Best stand-up. Ed Miliband is unquestionably a green ultra, and Blair's intervention has been interpreted as very much a direct attack on his approach of the economy being a small price.
Yeah, so I think we actually were talking about chemtrails. Oh, there's
racism here.
Nope.
Now, with love is love. There we go. So, I would do this the same. This is the ingredients for your bread. So you've got the 4 ingredients: water, flour, yeast, salt. Anything that's not in those ingredients is mental illnesses, not bread. Yes.
I think Don was talking about, you know, when we were talking about Blair White earlier, because he said classic post-nut clarity. No, he's still in like the post-nut fog though, isn't he?
The stuff we talk about on this show.
What has Blair White got to do with making bread?
All these questions answered and more in There's a Chemtrail in My Atmospheric Soup.
You see, the difficulty of doing this clips episode is not... I'm sorry, I'm not like Captain Blue or Captain Scarlet, where I just go, ha ha ha, move on. I want to know what that's about. Why am I talking about bread?
I don't know, Hobbit. I don't know.
Ed Miliband's chemtrails. I've covered... you've covered Tony Blair saying, steady on, guys. This is going to set the agenda back. And now I've covered the disappearance of H370. We've done good timing on...
Hobbit, you actually did a fucking précis of the episode.
An appraisal of the episode?
Yeah, you summed it up.
Wow. I must have been like well rested that day.
What else have we got? What have we got next? Why have we got an episode called? No, I won't even do that. I'll wait till we get to it. That's an interesting episode name.
So what happened next to me?
Ain't no party like a Barrymore party, and this has got to be good for random clips.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Les Dennis, Shawaddy Waddy.
Les Dennis and his one impression.
Jim Davidson.
Jim Davidson.
We're talking about some stuff. I don't know. That's a bit weird. Someone said Barrymore takes it at the Gary Glitter.
Ambassador. Do you remember that?
What's that about?
Who's that? Anton Deck.
Oh, that's you. That's past you. Is that past you or present you talking to me?
I'll past me was saying stuff.
Oh,
the Spice Girls.
No, like I think it was Emma Bunton. They said, "Oh yeah, you're UN cultural ambassador now."
Oh,
Because
you were in
the
yeah, I know
Spice
one of them's
Girls.
in the- yeah, probably Emma Bunton, I think, isn't it?
One of them looked like a man, wasn't it?
Scary Spice.
Yeah.
Mm,
No,
one of them.
Mel C did a bit, didn't she?
Discussing the Spice Girls.
Okay.
That's obviously because Barrymore was in Spice World. I don't know if you remember Hobbit. I think we discussed all of the problematic people that were in Spice World. There were quite a few, weren't there?
I've never seen the film.
I know Barrymore's in it. I know Gary Glitter got cut, didn't he? Because I think that was about the time all that came out. And there's some other problematic people in it as well, and that's what we were talking about.
Was it just like Richard Branson invited all of his friends to appear in this film?
Yeah.
Off.
Okay.
The man
So
with the anal
initial-
injury.
Yes.
Initial investigation dropped. Michael Heath, the pathologist at Lubbock's post-mortem, concluded that he had drowned accidentally. The other pathologist who examined the body said that the marks on Lubbock's forehead suggested he might have been asphyxiated. That's so that.
Marks. How'd you go from like it was an accidental death to actually he might have been asphyxiated?
Yeah, we're never going to get the truth on that.
No, it's too far away now, isn't it? So that's Michael Barry. If you don't know about Michael Barrymore, there definitely ain't no party like a thingy party.
Well, in the case of it's definitely not his victim, just an unfortunate party goer.
Yeah.
Take my breath away.
All in the Family. I think that's about a weird cult.
Cakes.
So he's spending £1,000 a month on Jaffa cakes and other sundry biscuits. But
Hobbit. See if you can guess who we were talking about.
oh, no prizes. The Jaffa cake monster.
They missed it. This is when you made the AI pictures of of Lammy eating Jaffa cakes. Do you remember that?
Oh, we're happy today, folks, aren't we? With the cult family incest case.
Did
they eat their babies?
Probably. The cult family incest case concerns an Australian family discovered in 2012 to have been engaging in 5 generations of incest.
Oh God!
5 generations of incest is enough.
Yeah. It's still not as good as your average Muslim family, are they? What else have we got?
Well,
All in the
they're not
Family. Dutroux, Mark Dutroux, the Belgian. Was he Belgian? Was he Hobbit? I think.
Oh, the Belgian character.
Well, he was more like the Belgian Epstein almost, wasn't he? Because he had his fingers in all kinds of pies, didn't he?
Oh, okay.
Mm. Yeah, he was more of an Epstein type character. Had loads and loads of really high up. I think he was one of those that kind of skated prison quite a few times before somebody actually said, "Look, this is making us look bad now." Hmm?
I mean, no one says Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
They say Frankenstein.
Sunset Gulch. So that was Death Valley National Park. We called it because it was humorous. So
Is that the one where we're talking about the mystery of the stones? We uncovered what mystery was.
I think it might have been. But here's one you're going to want to listen to some random clips from: Japanese toilet ghosts.
Oh, hello.
Oh, here we go. You pulled down the toilet. Right, okay then.
We'll just see your little shoes poking out the bottom.
Yeah.
Right, I'm still trying to sign into.
Why am I so quiet?
What is Google?
You always are quiet on the episode.
Yeah.
Well, what are you trying to sign into now? Sorry, apologies for the tech
It's
problems.
part of Google, so it's like, oh God.
And what am I rambling
Can you
about?
see pending or something?
I can see I got direct messages.
Yeah, so across from next direct messages.
Oh, that was it. So the Quiet Man has actually
With a little man waving.
mentioned Mark Dutroux. Hold on 1 second.
Near
let me
the top.
pause this. So the Quiet Man has mentioned in the Telegram. He said, yes, the guy the Belgian police had under surveillance except at night when they went home and turned the cameras off.
Oh, so
No, yeah, nothing to see here.
So at the top it says find or start a conversation. Directly below that is friends. On the left hand
Right
side.
there.
Right, this is a lot of waffling on this one.
Boy.
What we got here? Then?
I'm going to cut off your turtle head.
Yeah.
But this still just gets worse all the time.
Yeah, some sources suggest that the legend of Akamanto actually predates that of Hakano-san. Versions have been recorded far back as the 1930s. Oh no, not the 1930s. The manto of his name likely refers to a type of sleeveless kimono worn during that period.
Well, that's Japanese toilet ghosts. I remember it being more amusing than that, but it doesn't sound that good. What else have we got here? So then we've got the Fermi paradox. That was your episode. What's the Fermi paradox?
We only had to one clip from the toilet. There might have been other things.
What's that, Hobbit?
Well, we only had one clip of the toilet ghost. There might have been more stuff. You're just, talking about one guy wearing a kimono.
Yeah, I did a couple of ones, but so then the Fermi paradox. Where the aliens at? What is the Fermi paradox?
The Fermi paradox is here's a mathematical formula for how many intelligent species there should be in our galaxy alone.
Yeah.
And isn't it weird that we haven't been in contact with any of them?
Yeah.
And that's why it's the paradox. Like
I found the
be
Will
there.
Stancil episode. Does Grok dream of censored?
Only Rumble got the theme song.
But we're not up to that yet. Like,
Oh God,
no,
yeah.
I think okay. It's not in the Fermi paradox one. I mean, of course, I was listing like the various ones, but then I had my own theory about it as well.
Let's listen to some Will Stancil.
Funny, right? But
The
there's
Will
this
Stancil show,
the
the
person
Will
whose
Stancil
name you
show.
mentioned made some absolutely heinous comments celebrating the death of some Texan children who are getting flooded.
Yeah, because they
And,
were Christian camp or something, weren't they?
She called them future fascists.
Yeah.
Plus,
Former Labour Secretary who was Miami.
You're very
It's also
quiet.
breaking up.
It is very, very
Alex
quiet.
Costa, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did, and also could you say why there was a minute missing from?
so let's start it
GLS?
again. Freeze prize and
Don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
David
Oh,
Cameron.
I haven't got enough melanin. Is that what you're saying?
You won't be able to eat as many Jaffa cakes as he. You won't be able to
I don't
shove as many. I don't think you can shove an entire packet of Jaffa cakes up one of your nostrils.
Nah, it's like Snickers.
can do
I get to.
We're obsessed with.
we
We seem to be rather obsessed with David Lammy and Jaffa cakes.
Not as obsessed as he is.
Yeah.
Look, these are, and it was able to.
We need to send more copies to a Popeye's chicken. Is that what they literally said? Was it?
It was literally the AI was going like, well, look, this is what products are sold in these areas, and based on the purchasing, but from like shops stocking various items, this is where I recommend you increase police patrols. And it was like unerringly accurate, and it had no idea about demographics of various.
I get a need for judges, but why is there this variable law?
There we go. There's that one.
That was an interesting episode.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Hey AI, this is where we should put police, but don't be racist about it."
Yeah.
And then the AI was just like, "Okay, so without saying these black neighborhoods, the places where they sell menthol cigarettes and chicken wings, send more police there."
So 14 words, 275. I'm sure we'll think of something. Let's have a listen to a bit of this.
No.
So this sounds like one
are
of
you
our
telling me
heavily
we've
planned
already gone
episodes.
through 25 episodes?
That's
why we know.
Oh, this is a friend of the show, Kermit Gosnell. Do you remember Kermit Gosnell, the baby part hoarder?
Oh no.
Yeah, do you remember that episode?
I try not to.
Yeah, he collected. Yeah, and I don't think we need to do any clips from that one.
Episode 275 was really grim and gross.
Yeah.
You can listen to it right now. I suggest you don't.
Then the Sodder family, which is like the weirdest fucking mystery ever.
Oh, God, it was so frustrating.
Yeah, it's just fucking weird, weren't it?
Yeah, try to ignore that one.
It's somewhere between total bullshit and there's something very weird going on.
Yeah. It's a frustrating Fortean story.
Yeah. That's what I like about it, because it's so weird. Like, the more you read about it, the less you understand.
Mm.
So 278 and 279 were both Nikola Tesla.
Really? We did a 2-part special about him.
Yeah.
Mate, you're going to have to refresh my memory on that.
If it's a 2-part episode, I guarantee you that we didn't really talk about Tesla very often.
Rain. I reckon we did. And as a consequence, all the fields, the crops have gone bad. Now, if I was to be cynical or conspiracy tinfoil hatter, loopy madman here, one could say I believe nefarious agents are ones who hate the UK people. So an enemy to the people of the United Kingdom.
Are you talking about the government?
Wants a... Well,
oh, bit political there.
Gang. Or press 2 in the chat if you want me to talk about the actual subject title for a change. What are you, a fucking woodwoes?
Yeah.
That's a bit self-referential, Hobbit. I feel like we were doing a Scream movie.
You've just played that clip, and I have no clue what that was about.
I think we must have got sidetracked by something. Fucking confusing. Craig Wells says we're confusing him with a Friday stream. It's just whenever I'm busy on a Thursday, we try and do a Friday stream. It's Fridays for Fortean, to quote an old episode. Hobbit, you went a bit meta there. You realise you actually realised that we go off track quite often.
You know what? I'm even gonna have to listen back to this fucking episode.
Obviously, it's draped across the living room. Someone trips on it and then bends it, and then it's fucked.
Oh, I know what that is. He's talking about. Do you remember the old wired remotes for VCRs, Hobbit? Hobbit, are you there, Hobbits? Do you remember the old wired remotes?
Yes.
Shock horror. We actually talked about Tesla during this episode.
Oh, okay.
Electrodes.
We talked about the Tesla valve. Bevesting of Onttracting, apparently. Yeah, some German diagram. Can you believe we actually?
He's on Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. That's it. Yeah, it's just all these musicians.
Yeah, is
making
it because Black Sabbath did Mr. Crowley? Is that what you're getting too mixed up?
Yeah.
So that's episode 1 of. Let's see what's in episode 2. We did speak about, which is quite unusual because we don't normally speak about the subject. More Nikola Tesla. Can't very well have more Nikola Tesla if I haven't had any.
It was the very early stuff. Oh, and it was really cool. He had the screensaver on this server, and what it was is it showed this snake. You know the game Snake.
Yeah.
And what it would do is when the file activity sped up.
One of my favourite Windows screensavers was always pipes.
But this
was Nikola Tesla inventor of the Windows screensaver, Hobbit, by any chance?
I want to know why we're talking about screensavers. Is there any more to that?
Yeah, you listen to a bit more if you want.
This one, and I'm really hoping somebody knows their early to mid 90s file networking stuff. Unfortunately, I can't talk to him anymore because he's dead. But
apparently you can't even say Bender on YouTube now.
Oh, fair enough. Well, well, don't say Bender then, or fucking bugger.
Yeah.
This maybe my cousin remembers what it's called, but it had this snake on it. So when file activity sped up, the snake would sort of zip around the screen. It was really fun looking at it, and it never sort of crashed. Hobbit from the present here.
Yeah.
Never found out what the name of that network snake was.
Okay. How about this then?
It's a crystal. It gives me confidence at work, home, social situations, etc. Nobody knows it's a J.O. crystal, but me and my bros. I've seen it.
Are you reading bits from Fortean again, Hobbit?
If I'm doing a silly voice, it's probably a live read.
Yeah. What do we got next?
La Bestia.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's a 1995
Film.
Spanish horror film, and it.
Do 1995 Spanish horror films have anything to do with Nikola Tesla?
Is this Hemi from the present or Hemi
That's
from
Hemi
the
from the
past?
present. That's Hemi the present asking a question.
Right. Well, I will answer your question with a question. Have you seen Day of the Beast?
Yeah. What drugs are we on, Hobbit? Because I just get the feeling that we're on drugs. And I get the feeling that all of those naysayers in the comments probably have a point.
Yeah. I'm on adrenochrome and menin.
So episode 280 was the Fabian Society. Episode 281 was 3IA Atlas. 3IA Atlas. 3IA Atlas. Yeah. Episode 282 is a TBC. So let's see what TBC is.
Than they tried.
Yeah.
Oh, that's more 3AI Atlas.
Oh, they're making a bit of a.
Oh, that's another 3AI Atlas episode.
He could always been a willing participant. I mean,
yeah, he could be a patsy. Yeah, you're right. He could be, but
he could be a willing patsy.
Here's the thing. Now, I did sort of mention earlier about the flight going off to Israel and what have you. Now, here's the thing, which I think it's worth like people bearing in mind. Possibly, right? The person that assassinated Charlie Kirk is in prison right now.
Oh, Charlie Kirk news. So that's that episode. So that was TBC. Friday's Fortean Future. So this is.
I'm sure our audience appreciate take time and money to implement, which we just do not have at the moment. I have a proposal, and then I went on to list my proposal, saying like, look, if they don't have a passport, you detain them for everybody's safety, and then you coordinate with their host country to get them back.
Oh, we got a bit political there.
I'm sorry,
And then we started talking about Namibia for some reason.
You
what?
I don't know. What was it?
Oh, is that past you? I got confused between past you and present you.
This is present me, and I'm wondering what that was about.
Oh, that's what I was reading.
My Botswanan is a bit rusty.
So it wasn't until I was grown up that I realised this man wanted to subjugate the whole world, he said, adding, I have nothing to do with any of these things. Mr. Onona says his wife calls him Adolf, and he goes by the name in public and has no plans to change it.
Oh shit, that's that guy that got that guy that got elected, whose name's Adolf Hitler or something, isn't it?
Oh, yes. In Uganda.
Oh no, this is the episode. Do you remember the episode where I got completely thrown off track by the Lotus Eater's favourite films? Do you remember that one?
No, hang on just a second. Adolf Hitler is now a member of parliament in Namibia.
Yeah. Oh, he wasn't president then. Yeah, do you remember the really? Oh no, it wasn't. It was the Lotus Eater's favourite comedy series, and they were all shit. Do you remember?
No. And it says there's the couple that come in just now. Ituele, which, as we all know, is French for kill them. Oh, and speaking of which, female comedy.
And the World War II pilots that speak in modern slang is quite funny as well.
Yeah. It's like, no, you see, I can't have powder.
Do you not remember this? We basically, I think we did about a half-hour content, and then we did about 2 hours on how shit the Lotus Eater's tasting comedy is.
Oh yeah, because they didn't list anything which was funny.
Yeah,
they were just like listing like
stuff that people tell them is supposed to be funny.
I think they listed like a QVC episode on like cubic zirconia rings.
And then the great debate of which side of the roll should the toilet paper hang, front or back.
I remember being really disappointed with their tier list of things that are funny.
The mighty
bottom,
the mighty Boosh was C tier. The
well,
mighty
bottom
Boosh
wasn't even
the
on
mighty
the list,
Boosh was at the same level as Spitting Image,
and not a single mention of bottom.
Yeah,
that's how I know they weren't.
Yeah, absolute normies, aren't they? And how can the League of Gentlemen be anything but a top tier?
The League of Gentlemen, was that comedy or was it drama?
I think it was comedy. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because it was like that awkward comedy. So their S tier in this is Brass Eye. Okay, I'll give them that. Only Fools and Horses, Black Books, Red Dwarf, Alan Partridge, Harry and Paul, Dad's Army, The Two Ronnies, and Yes Minister. Harry and Paul probably, if you include Harry Enfield and Chums as well. Yeah, anyway, I'm not doing another 2 hours on that anyway. But that was that episode. What else have we got here? So where were we at? TBC, I think it's TBC. Friday's Fortean. So that was Friday's Fortean Future. Yeah, as the Quiet Man says, "You're my wife now, Dave." 14 Words 284 was a succulent crime podcast. I bet you remember that one, don't you?
I distinctly remember that episode. Now, for those of you that haven't listened to them, what is the charge? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? I see you know your judo well, officer. Get your hand off of my penis.
Sam the Alien Clown was episode 285. Do you remember Sam the Alien Clown?
Oh, God, yeah.
That's actually one to listen to right to the end, because at the very end I found the PDF of the BUFON report, the British UFOs Network report. So that was actually a pretty good episode, Sam the Alien, and it's really odd, isn't it? And I think Sam the Alien Clown. Do you think that might be? I don't know. Is there like some psychological term like masking, where it was actually Jimmy Savile, but she thought it was an alien clown?
Well, the thing is, the clown didn't nonce them.
Yeah. And then Halloween Spooktacular Treehouse of Hobbit 286. 287 is a TBC, so let's see if we can guess what subjects there were.
Okay.
By listening to short snippets.
Well, she is also a prostitute, and
I think I might have to tell
Arachne J.
I think I might have to tell.
She is also a prostitute, Hobbit. What's the subject? That was present me, Hobbit, that just asked that question.
Well, I know, and present me's going like, I have no idea what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Tell Sasha to put some clothes on because she's going to catch her death walking around like
So,
that all the time.
Arachne J has a ring through her nose, and she's also got her tits up, and she's got tattoos. And she says, "Add my backup account. Let's have some nasty fun. Follow me up here. Let's have some fuck." Well, you.
What is this, Hobbit?
I would like to hear more about it. You know what? I was looking for some fuck. You said you wanted to fuck. I said I wanted some fuck. Well, what's the difference? Wait, this is a fuck. So anyway, all the prostitutes on Twitter like my posts. I am a popular guy.
Should we do some content now, Hobbit?
This is content.
Oh, okay then.
This is the Fortean way of when I was being disparaging to a woman, and all the prostitutes liked that.
Oh, so prostitutes like to be disparaging to women.
Okay, so this is prostitutes really like it when a prostitute is someone who loves you no matter who you are. Do you remember that song?
No.
From the past. This is Hobbit from the
Prostitute,
present.
someone who loves you no
Hold on a
matter
second,
who
let's
you
pause this.
are.
Hold on a second. Okay, Hobbit, any closer to know what the fucking hell
Yes.
we're talking about?
So I remember it is, my hobby on Twitter, which is also to a lesser extent, but definitely a hobby. I just say remarks about women. Prostitutes like it when I do this.
Yeah, they do tend to like it when you say stuff about women, don't they? You get a load of them in your mentions, don't you?
Well, again, it's just the fact is, hey, baby, want some fuck?
Want some fuck?
Some fuck.
Anyway, let's listen to another section of this episode.
It's sort of it with carved, but I reckon these blocks were cast like concrete. I mean, have you guys heard about geopolymer?
Yeah.
So what's this picture I've got up at the minute? It's like a massive scene, and it looks like kind of ancient Rome, and there's like the bay, and there's the cities and the city on the hill, and then a rainbow in the background. Do you know this one, Hobbit?
Is this Hobbit in the present or
That's
past?
present me. That's present me asking you, Hobbit.
No, I don't. But I was just thinking about how the pyramids have been in the news again, and it's like, yeah, they were cast, not cut.
No, I think we were talking about Roman buildings in this one.
Well, geopolymers is the Etruscans.
Okay, right, I'm going to put a bit more on.
Yes, please. Yeah, it's geopolymer. Well, that's. I mean, that's the fancy term for it's a fancy concrete. It's a geopolymer.
So there are 3 known chambers inside of the Great Pyramid. The lowest was cut into the bedrock upon which the pyramid was built, but remained unfinished. The so-called Queen's Chamber and King's Chamber. I speak in RP, which means I'm intelligent.
You know, my first language is Danish.
Oh, we're dabbing on Sandy Toxfig here, Hobbit.
Good. And I just deign to talk to you uneducated oiks in English because none of you speak Danish. It's like, look, Sandra, there's about 56 people in the world who speak Danish, all right? It's not a real language. There's more
Past Hobbit for dropping truth bombs to the Danish. Like this. This is some recreation of... Oh, we started talking about that. I know what that picture is. It's a picture of the 7 Wonders of the World.
Yeah.
This is what we were talking about. We were talking about the 7 Wonders of the World. And QI. So this is... Because there's a miniature... Isn't there like a miniature model of the Library of Alexandria? I think I've got...
I like the look of that. I'm having it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good. Give it to us.
So...
I see 3 joggers during this episode, Hobbit. He said, listening to Fraser saying we need girth lads is quite disturbing. That's present me just said that, Hobbit.
Girth lads.
Pliny the Elder spoke a bit about some of the Temple of Artemisia bits and pieces.
Oh, that was it. So I found something about the 7 Wonders of the World, and they were the new Coke 7 Wonders of the World, not the proper ones. The multicultural thing of the world. I predict a Fortean Words. This is obviously one where I didn't know what to call it.
If you didn't have chicken pox, you will get shingles. Because
I
your
think
body's already created a drive to erect a statue to the dog in Latchmere Recreation Ground, Battersea, South London. This only inflamed things further. The statue was repeatedly attacked by gangs of medical students, leading to fights with Battersea local.
Oh, this is actually quite a good story, isn't it? I vaguely remember this one. Didn't the
No
medical
recollection.
students kill a dog or something? And then, like, the locals got really fucking pissed off about it or something like that.
Locals who were defending it with the support of a variety of feminists, suffragettes, trade unionists, radical liberals and anarchists. This caused riots, rallies and disturbances in support of both sides to take place intermittently across...
No, I know what it's called, but I predict a 14 words. It's about weird riots and uprisings. I remember this episode now. Episode 288.
Hobbit from the future.
Yeah, from the future now.
No, Hobbit from the present. So, the Monster Raving Lunar Party, they fielded a candidate in Gorton and Denton.
Yes,
it's a
Mr.
large
Pig.
Muslim population.
Yeah,
Who was drunk on wine.
Yeah, he got drunk. He went to the pub before the count. He was running on a thing of free sausages and bacon, and he was wearing a pig's nose.
He gets my vote.
To be fair, less of a joker than Matt. What's his face?
Do you remember that? Do you remember Holly's bit about personalising music?
Yeah. I do. So you see, back in the good old days, right? Music was like had healing tones, and it was good for you. And you could go to a church or a cathedral and listen to the organ and the choir, and you'd feel better because you actually were.
To be fair, we still had like nice music up until when did you spoke about this before? But pop music now, there's nothing to do with the
Yeah.
At the Stuttgart Congress of Physics in 1834, according to Cross. What? No, they were evil Nazis in 1834. They're time travellers. You know.
I must have had a cold that day because there's me blowing the trumpet. So I predict a 14 words is about odd riots and uprisings. Leprechaun. What's this? Leprechaun 18. Leprechaun in Liverpool. We called this one.
Have you seen? Did we watch the Leprechaun films?
I think I have in the dim and distant past. I've never really been a big fan of them.
Oh, they're brilliant films. No, I'm not sure what my favourite one is. I am fond of Leprechaun 5, Black to the Herd.
Yeah.
I also like Leprechaun 4 in space, but I think my favourite has to be Leprechaun 3 in Las Vegas.
Ever seen the first one? It's got Jennifer Aniston in it from Friends.
Again, not as good as Leprechaun 3 in Las Vegas.
Try and teach kids that it's okay to punch people because it doesn't hurt.
What?
You could shoot people.
Right?
You could shoot people and they would die, but there'd be no blood.
Yeah.
We're talking about the A team, aren't we? There.
I don't know.
This is what the person says in his words. The witness. In the summer of 1999, I was working on an enormous archaeological excavation at the future site of Terminal 5.
What? How does Ian's mic make him sound like a lispy queer?
Honestly, just get yourself a cheap phone and use that to call in the show.
Yeah.
Like,
because it'd be better than whatever that is.
To an actual fairy. So how about this one? So this is a geezer from County Durham, male, 1980s, 21 to 30, in Woodland with one other purpose.
We went through a bit of the fairy census. So the fairy census is where people write up their fairy reports and send them in. So that's what we did as well.
Yeah. I was going to say that it's not like a census saying, well, currently there's a population of 50,000 fairies in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Do they mostly identify as Jedi?
We're nearly there, lads. Episode 29. No, I've come too far. No. Episode 290, which is another to be confirmed. I really watched that.
Wait, what happened to like 280 episodes?
What?
You're doing episode 275 not so long ago.
I know. We got through them. Leprechaun in Liverpool was 289.
It was like Hancock's half hour, wasn't it? It was named after the main guy.
Yeah, apparently phlebotomists don't like it when you donate blood and say a pint. That's an armful. They don't plink 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 or daka daka daka. And they were saying, yeah, the noises it was making.
Did you know?
was
Did you know
like fudda,
Paddock
fudda,
was
fudda.
also the son of Benjamin Paddock, a bank robber who was on the FBI's most wanted list?
Yeah, Stephen Paddock, the world's most forgotten about man, isn't he?
What
Hobbit?
do you mean? He's fully comped.
You're fully comped. Shrimp and everything.
Drug money to like fund mercenaries over there, and then it's like, no, that's the opposite of what we said. CIA, what the fuck? We told you to stop fomenting unrest in there, and that's why we stopped giving you money. Well, we thought that meant like we were supposed to run the drug trade, and then ruin people's lives in the United States and America, and then use that money to like fund mercenaries.
There we go. The CIA drug trade had explained.
Thanks, buddy.
So, a similar effect is responsible for spectacular blasts of lightning seen during volcanic eruptions. In this case, volcanic dust becomes electrified during, it is believed...
We were talking about those substances. You know, when I think we must have started talking about flour on a fire or something, didn't we? It's that kind of effect that we were talking about.
Yeah. Like atheist Reddit tree.
That was very delicately handled there, Hobbit.
Is that Hemi of the present?
That's Hemi of the present saying that was very delicately handled, the way you describe Redditors then.
Okay, why don't you rewind that just for the hard of hearing?
Go on then.
Because sand is not just it's not a homogeneous substance. There's.
I was going to say, sand's different to a lot of things, isn't it?
Sand is comprised of all sorts of rocks inside it. So yeah, I'd imagine those different minerals would have. I mean, it's mostly silica because that's what most of the rocks are, but not all of it is.
So there we go. So that's a little bit about Will-O-the-Wisp.
Yep. Cool.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Zare's team also. I've got to read this last paragraph. It's cringe. Zare's team also have a even bolder suggestion that microlightning in ancient primordial soup may have triggered reactions, creating the first amino acids.
Yeah, they like to cling on to that belief, don't they?
Yeah, it just happened, bro.
Give me this one miracle, and then the rest I'll explain away rationally. But
yeah,
I need this one miracle, bro. Just give me. Oh yeah, and also the miracle of how the universe came to be. Just give me those two miracles: how the universe came to be, how the planets formed, how Earth has got all the right conditions, with really some weird coincidences, like the moon and the sun being. Like the moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, but it's 400 times away, so it's a perfect total eclipse when we see it.
Yeah,
just give me all those miracles, and but the rest is could be explained rationally by atheist Reddit tree.
And that's how we got there, Hobbit. You're probably record scratch. You're probably wondering how we got here.
Oh man, and that's all about talking about sand.
Someone could make a fortune out of 14 words out of context, but they'd probably get banned very quickly.
I was going to say it's not going to stay up on TikTok very long, is it?
Yeah.
BSC.
Yeah, BSC. That was it.
Do you know what BSC? And it was fucked from the start, right? It's like, so here's this thing, yeah. It turns out. Cows.
Turns out cows. What we got next? So that was 290. Spielberg CIA links exposed. I don't think we ever got to the CIA link, did we? Because there's that one guy, isn't there? And I never mentioned him. One of our scientists is missing. Is that the one where we were supposed to talk about all the optometrists that died?
I got worried the other day. I thought, oh no.
Well, there was all that big noise about the.
Emmy, you're supposed to bookmark these things. If it's us from the past.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Rolls-Royce mini reactors, and now it's gone dead quiet, hasn't it?
Those are fission reactors, and
that's reactors.
Fission reactor. But small engine that runs on 80% water. This would be revolutionary in any setting, driving the country.
Oh no! That episode, that was that one that really fucking blackpilled you, Hobbit. That was where we went through the list of scientists with like really interesting ideas, and then they got topped.
Well, like there's one scientist who committed suicide with a chainsaw, chainsawing his legs off, then his arms, then his head.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how can you do that when you don't have the arms and legs?
Yeah.
Forget about it, bro.
I really like that episode, but it is really blackpilling because they stop.
I can't walk to the police office.
He needs somebody to.
Oh, Andy Ditch. That's Andy Ditch. I know
this
that
is,
one.
This is us in the past.
Yeah.
Things you are hearing. It's like another example is like you know, tinnitus. I mean, tinnitus is like real sounds. You know, well, I say it's real sounds. They're real enough that they deafen me when I hear them.
Yeah.
But they're completely psychosomatic. Somebody putting like a traffic code in your arsehole, your ego gets shut.
What about my is that?
What? Hobbit?
Hang on.
Something about sticking a traffic cone in your arsehole.
Oh, I was quoting the late and great James Hogan.
Oh dear. So this is the consciousness energy grid, is the picture I've got up at the minute. Left hemisphere consciousness grid acts like the mind's computer software to reduce input from the right hemisphere to verbal symbols and concepts. And then the right hemisphere consciousness grid reduces 3-dimensional holographic image to 2-dimensional go FO. I don't know what, it's cut off at the side. Oh, this is something you were talking about.
On its journey to the black hole at the far end. Are you keeping up with the class, Hobbit?
Something about
typing to like
eggs going into his black hole, and yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, why do you...
It's so weird when Emmy from the past says, "Hey Hobbit," and it's like, "Hey, are you saying Hey Hobbit from the past or Hey Hobbit from the present?" Are we going to have to preface like the next 100 episodes with "Hey Hobbit of the present," or will you say in the episode "Hobbit of the past"? So when we do the 400 episode retrospective, be like, he's talking about Hobbit of the past. You could just hear the saliva dribbling down a fucking chin. Fuck me, Lana. The kratom is not, or as you called it, kratom. Kratom is not fucking panacea. It's
Who are you talking about there, Hobbit?
That was Lara Lockton.
Oh dear.
Do you remember
shit, yeah.
Radio 314?
So what are we talking about here, Hobbit? There's a
sister
picture which is figure
Red
C,
Ice
stylized
Radio.
rendition of a simple torus. It's some sort of reality stuff we're talking about here.
Well, what I was saying is, like, Red Ice Radio used to be a paranormal investigation thing, and then Lara Lockton got in with her, like, how do I prescribe it? Stormer.org, Tom Fancy.
What's this? What's this sound effect?
That's a nice crunch. That's a nice crunch.
That's a nice
At least you haven't got that fucking Australian idiot, Hobbit. I can't stand him, and he's not funny in the least.
Who's that?
The one that Richie plays at the end of the show. Oh, I'm Australian, and I'm a big fat gay.
What, do you mean Joe is hungry?
No, the other one, the Australian one. With the big fat head and the shit haircut and the big hook nose.
What are you on about? The last thing he plays is Jack on the Go.
Yeah, but it's
Joe's
towards
home.
the end. Towards the end, he plays that annoying fucking Australian fat twat.
Oh, but he doesn't like it. Guys, I'm doing this thing.
Guys, I'm completely normal, guys.
No, you see what happens in the video submission,
Yeah.
people just keep posting clips from him, which is like, all right, I guess we're watching this dickhead again.
Yeah. Oh, what's this picture here? Let's see what this is.
It's like when
Thomas Sheridan.
there was that April
Some
Fool's
people have said you can
episode.
describe it.
Someone kept sending all these clips of Arrested Development in, and Richie was just like, yeah, we're not watching that.
That was funny, that was. It was funnier than Arrested Development is.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, we started talking about, what's it, John D. I think we talked a bit about John D in this episode as well. Oh, God, we're nearly there.
John D. He was Queen Elizabeth II, right?
Yeah, Arsing Around. What was Arsing Around, Hobbit? It was only about a month ago.
Mate, I don't know. It's probably Russian bots, and they're interfering with communications
Indian
because
bot.
they just they.
We're right wing, so it's Indian bot. Okay.
Oh, does
Yeah.
fire, and that is a stone. Well, it's a mineral, but my stones aren't burning very well, so I need to probably open up the air vent.
After it.
I don't think it's just like
So,
I think it's just like famous arsons because we're talking about the British ransacking the White House back in the day. I bet.
Oh, £6 million of damage. Oh god.
The pound had an average inflation rate of 2.6% a year between 1770 and today, producing a cumulative price increase of 23,574. I don't know. Dragons get mentioned because someone mentions dragons in the chat. The buying power of 25 grand. We were talking about 25 grand for some reason. Yeah, I've got no idea what we were talking about in this episode. Oh, I'm not interested in your fucking adverts. I'm not interested in their fucking adverts, Hobbit. This is present me. What else are we talking about in here? Are you still with us, Hobbit?
I had a sympathy, fucking doner kebab. Since Henry said it.
I don't know. We were talking about the buying power of 25 grand from 1770 to 2026.
Oh God, yeah. I was asking Grok about this to try and understand the historical thing. I don't get how 25 grand can rebuild 3/4 of a town.
Yeah. Oh, Northampton. It was talking about we were talking about the. Oh yes, I remember the episode now. We were talking about the Great Fire of London and stuff like that, and I mentioned that there was a Great Fire of Northampton, and someone put in 25 grand to rebuild 3/4 of the town, didn't they? In 1770. That's yeah, right. I remember now. I remember this episode now. I just needed jogging. Arsing around. That's not entertainment. I think we were just moaning about films.
I think it was the late 21st centuries. They had the eugenics wars.
Yeah.
And it was people like Khan who sort of saw themselves as these Untermensch better than anyone else.
I know what we're talking about. We're talking about the new Star Trek series.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that episode now. That's what that is. That's not entertainment. Spooky smorgasbord. Spooky. It's a spooky smorgasbord of it. Wood. She had a cracking set of tits.
Yeah.
I don't think
but you know that's a nice tit. Shame about the face.
Nice tits. Nice tits.
But
Shame about the dancing ring.
Just close your eyes, Hobbit.
That's my admiration for Ghislaine Maxwell's boobs. I think that is.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Don't look at
Nice
the fire.
shame about the blackmail when you have child prostitutes.
That's the tail end of
Yeah.
it.
Forgive me, I've always been out of touch.
The thing about Mad Max is, I wouldn't describe him as mad. He's more just a case of he's
livid.
You know, he's been
Reminds me of that
brutalised by the violent.
Do you remember the Not the 9 o'clock news sketch with the that is a decent sketch, isn't it? Gerald the gorilla. Do you remember that one, Hobbit?
Mad, I was livid.
Wild, I was livid.
Yes.
What a good show! What a good show! Don't you think Not the 9 o'clock news is severely underrated? People don't talk about it as much as they should. That's present me asking that question, Hubbard.
No.
Do you think like people, the late seaters never mention Not the 9 o'clock news sketches, do they?
Well, they're just they're dorks.
Yeah. They supposedly like comedy TV shows, but they never mention like the greats, like Not the 9 o'clock news. Like the Hi-Fi Shop is a perennial. Is when do you like the Hi-Fi Shop sketch of it?
Oh, I asked my dad about that.
Yeah.
Rowan Atkinson did come to the shop wanting to buy a hi-fi after it.
Yeah.
And he sold him one.
I can't believe your dad didn't do the bit. Your dad should have done the bit. He should have said, "Do you want a bottle of salad cream? Do you want a bag on your head?"
Nah. I think they ended up talking about cars.
Yeah, because he's a bit of a petrol head, isn't he?
Well, he had a Honda NSX. That was Ayrton
That's a
Senna's
drifting
car.
car, isn't it? Those.
Well, Ayrton Senna helped them design.
Yeah, it's a drift car. One of my mates used to have one of them. So let's see what else is on Spooky Smorgasbord.
Chimborazo, which sounds completely made up. But yes, as Hobbit explained, there's well, we're doing the Earth is a sphere now, so therefore it's an oblate spheroid.
Oh, it's an oblate spheroid, and at the equator it bulges out.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I learned that off Record Breakers with Roy Castle. That it wasn't Mount Everest, it was that one.
Oh yeah, it's Mount Everest isn't as high as it used to be. Do you remember that one? Actually, Mount Everest isn't the highest peak on Earth. There's one underwater that's higher. No, it's below sea level, therefore it's definitely not higher.
Oh fuck!
What's this one then?
No neck.
I know he's. I know. I've just seen a picture of Colin Mockery. I know who he is. I know his face. But that was the one. That was the one where he got sidetracked talking about whose line is it anyway. Freddie Starr ate my hamster.
And I was reminded myself of the French erotic film, which was a Web 1.0 meme.
Yeah.
Just my Auschwitz, and then he throws maggots at them, and I don't know. Is it like did he have a pile of shoes on the stage?
So he January 2020, Morgan was accused of racism.
Yes, that's true. Where's the lie?
Talking about Piers Morgan. I really don't.
In a video that went viral on social media last May, two factory workers can be seen conversing while near a humanoid robot held upright by a small crane. As they do so, the robot appears to start moving of its own accord, repeatedly raising its arms and bringing them down with increasing speed and violence, while walking towards the men in an apparent attempt to break away from the crane restraining it. The workers can be seen flinching away from the rampaging machine as it smashes into their desk.
And also, for some reason, I put a picture of a very young, what's his Haig? What's his name? The Tory guy. I've completely blanked on his first name. William Haig. That's the one.
Rank officer, yeah. Ambrosius, it seems, may have been the
leader. What is it? Biggest Dickers comes at the end, doesn't he? Is it me, or do we not talk about spooky subjects that much lately?
Well, you know, when we try to touch the subject of spooky stories,
yeah.
Like, I am surprised we've gone for 100 episodes of this and not a single mention of the Woodwells.
Yeah.
The fact is, Hemi, we're not allowed to talk about spooky subjects,
Yeah.
and that in itself is spooky. Imagine a Fortean investigation show which doesn't talk about Fortean subjects.
Yeah.
Does it say? Oh yeah, here we go. Telepathy does exist amongst the persons I've seen and known. I'm less convinced. Oh, we've already said that bit. What else we got? So yeah, donation was made.
This was Autism Powers Activate. Well, this was only about 2 weeks ago, Hobbit. So you must be able to remember what this one's about.
You'd like to think so. After the program, they were given this fluoride tablet, and they were told to suck on it, not to swallow, and then after a few minutes to spit out in the sink. And I did that too.
Oh, it was about autism and... Is it autism and telepathy, is it?
Oh, and the gate program.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was a bit personal.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
right,
you know.
we've got 8 minutes left. Do you want to call it a light, or do you want to do some unexplained histories?
Do you know what? We should wrap it up here. I would say this was, a great 2 years of Fortean Words, because we don't do shows during the Christmas, do we?
No.
So
Well, it's a bit
this
more than that,
was
'cause I cocked up the numbering, didn't I? So I've got to renumber
well,
all of these
yeah,
episodes.
we got the Gregorian calendar counting scheme
Yeah.
of Fortean Words. So
Yeah.
I got to say, it's there's 100 episodes you can go back and listen to, and I suggest you do, but not all of them. Some of them I suggest you don't listen to.
Don't fast forward to random parts of it.
The bit where we talk about alternative energy machines, maybe give that one a miss.
That is
because it's
a little bit of black pill in that one, isn't it?
It is depressing, yeah.
So right then, and it's good night from me, and it's good night from him.
Yep, toodaloo.
Good night, peeps. Right, hold on a second.
Bye.
I ain't turned it off yet.